Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. It is Friday, and it's going to be a Freeset Friday. For PodGo users, I have created a fun preset that has 4 snapshots, and it is utilizing some fun stuff that I did with this guitar. The fuck? Yeah, put a 5-way in it, because I'm crazy, and I don't, aesthetics really matter little to me, but I was at, and well, let me tell you where I've been the last 3 weeks. Jesus, I've been here. I've been in bed. I've been in, multiple doctor's offices. I've been not feeling great, and then little things kept happening that just kept sidelining me. It was fucking crazy. The first one was this weird burning inside my nose. That's been going on for months. So I go to an ear, nose, and throat guy. And he says, "You've got a fissure. Let's put some stuff on it." It's getting better. The next week, I'm driving and I hear this insane tinnitus in my right ear, just squealing to beat hell. And then for the next 3 days, can't hear anything out of that ear. Still, if I go like this ear over here is way louder. So now I have both of my JBLs on, one in front and one to the right. I usually just had the one on the right, but I can't trust this ear anymore. So I gotta have both ears. So lost some hearing in this ear for some reason, and a lot of top end. It's very weird. There's another ear and throat visit in the making. Then last week and the week before, I've got some blepharitis happening. It's inflammation of the eyelid, and I look like a monster. Today's the first day that I look semi-normal, and it's still kind of gross because I had to put this stuff on the eye, and then take some antibiotics. All that on top of, some days having a lot of fatigue, so I'm just not doing not a lot of anything, sleeping all day. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, I dropped this off with my guy Pete Skermetta, who actually worked on the design of this guitar when he worked at James Tyler Guitars in Los Angeles. So I said, I was trying out one of his guitars, and he has some dual humbucker guitars with Floyd Rose's, super strat kind of things that he builds himself. There's a link in the description. Check out Skermetta Guitars. Really great stuff. And I was loving the sounds because I was missing not having my, coil split on this pickup. So, but on his guitars, he uses a 5-way switch for the 3 guitars, and every position is humbucking. And I was, what? So apparently in this position, it's just this pickup. In this position, it's this coil and this coil, I think. And then in the middle position, it's whatever the combination of 2 humbuckers is. And then here, it's these 2 coils. And then here is just full on this pickup. So I get these really fun, stratty kind of single coily sounds, but they're humbucking. Oh, it's great. So I'm going to demonstrate that today with a fun preset that I've created to use the single coil nature of these 2 positions. This one I really like for rhythm, and then this one for, cleanish leads that are really snappy. So on the first 2 presets, or the first 2 snapshots, first snapshot, rhythm, then a lead for that sound, for that single coilish sound, and then some rock and rock lead, full on bridge humbucker action, with using a pair of overdrives in front of JTM 45 amp model, using my IR. And if you would like this preset, drop me a line. I will send it out this weekend, including the IR. So if this is something you're into, drop me a line. Shall we? There you go, everybody. Oh, good stuff. I really love this switch. And I told him I didn't care what the plate looked like. What I may end up doing, though, is countersinking a plate into this and then painting it gold down the road, maybe. Who knows? Honestly, I don't care about the way it looks. I think it's fine. He actually took this off of a Stret. He cut a Stret pick guard to fit this, and this is the little edge where where you can see the ply, the 2 or 3 ply of the pick guard. But yeah, and he only had a Telecaster button that would fit this particular switch, and the switch was special ordered. I'm not exactly sure what the switch was, and I don't know how the wiring is done because I don't care as long as it works. It's super cool though, and it does transform this guitar into something far more useful, which is great because I like to record, and you know, having options on a single guitar is a really really cool thing. So, like I said, drop me a line if you would like today's Freeset. It comes with the IR, no charge. That's how cool I am. I know my eye feels weird and it looks goopy, but it's getting better, and I'm halfway through, 3/4 of the way through my antibiotics. Antibiotics? Whatever. Oh, the Ultimate Amp 1 pedal board has gone through some changes, and that's another reason why I haven't done any videos lately, is I had to remove some stuff. Got rid of the Mojo Mojo because it sucked. It just was not cutting it for the sounds I wanted. And I picked up a 65 amps color boost in its place. Not for a fuzz, but to transform, you know, it's a treble booster. So to transform the vintage channel into, you know, really good solid rock sounds. Not to say that I won't use the vintage channel by itself without a pedal for certain sounds. Probably will, because, you know, with the HX Stomp, oh, that's another thing. I got rid of the Plethora. HX Stomp is now on that board. And there's going to be a Peterson Strobo Stomp on there as well. I am just waiting on a power supply. I've given up on my my idea of running everything off of 2 1-spots. It's not cutting it. I'm having some noise issues, And I ran into a fun thing that I didn't know about this. The polarity is reversed. I mean, I know I can take the cable and make the polarity work better by itself, just by reversing the two cables inside. But I got ordered a Chox DC7, and it's going to have some reverse polarity cables. So there you go. And then this will go on the board. Blah blah blah. Stuff, and more stuff. So I will see you hopefully next week. I'm going to try and do a bunch of Podgo stuff while I'm waiting on power supply things, and then getting all that together, and then moving on with the ultimate amp one pedal board again. So have a good weekend. I will hopefully see you next week. And until then, rock on.